baseman, Evan Longoria. Evan, you guys are playing great baseball right now, winners of 5 in a row. What do you think's clicked for the team over those 5?
We've put together solid starting pitching. I think it really all starts there. If you can get out of the gate with some zeros early, it gives the offense confidence. And we've had some really good performances offensively by our young guys. And I think that was one of the things coming into spring training that we really we knew we had something special in these guys, and they've just gone out and proved it. I mean, Tim Beckham and Steven Souza have really kind of carried the offense.
You mentioned the young guys. How different of a look is it in that clubhouse? It seems like there's been a lot of turnover this year.
Yeah, I mean, it's been fun because we actually have a really a great group of guys, in my opinion, and guys that we really didn't, like I said, we didn't expect those things to happen early, and they just kind of did, and now we're like, wow, we got something great here, and it's been fun.
As a guy that's been around for a while, how much pride do you take in talking to some of the younger guys, helping them out a little bit, showing them the ropes?
It's funny thinking of myself as an older guy now because I don't feel like it's been that long since I was in their shoes. So it's kind of neat to have those conversations with them. And actually, I will say that our guys, I mean, I really haven't had to talk to them too much. They really understand how to go about their business, and that makes it easy on me that I can just kind of worry about myself and get myself ready.
Not even a full month into the season yet, but what's been the biggest surprise for you so far about your team?
Man, there's probably a few. I mean, like I touched on with Tim Beckham and Steven Souza, Chris Archer has been, I think, the pitcher that we all knew and expected that he could be. But I guess probably for me, how well we've played with as many guys on the DL as we've had. We knew that we had some guys that were capable of stepping in when we did lose some guys, but losing as many as we did and still continuing to play well, I think has been a big boost for us, just because we now understand that, you know, with or without some guys, we can still perform well.
Look at the AL East, always a strong division. You've seen everyone in the AL East so far. Well, how do you think this division is going to play out this year? Because it seems like so far everybody's just kind of beating up on each other.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the way it is throughout the course of the year, and that it's been kind of that way the last couple years. There really hasn't been anybody that has just completely ran away with the division, and so I think that's kind of what we're hoping, is that throughout the AL East we just beat up on each other, and then when we go outside the division, you know, we got to take those games as seriously as playing within the division, because I think those games are going to matter in the end, just because the competition in our division is so even.
You mentioned some of the young guys, some of the guys that are filling in for some of the injured players, but also a new face as manager, Kevin Cash. How different was it for you coming in this season, not seeing Joe Madden there?
A little bit different, but I got to meet with Kevin in the offseason, and I kind of got the sense right away that it was going to be a good fit. I knew him a little bit as a player in his last couple of years with Boston and over here, and he's just a really he's a people person. You know, he understands the players, and I think from our perspective, that was one of the things that we really knew and expected from him, and has been solid throughout the course of the year so far.
And before I let you go, I have to ask you, you've been a Yankee killer since you've been up here. 28 home runs, 81 RBIs. Why do you think you've had so much success against the Yankees?
I don't know. We play them a lot, you know, and I think familiarity with the pitchers has a lot to do with it, and I love this ballpark. I love hitting in this ballpark, and I think a lot of guys do. A lot of guys enjoy hitting here. It's a good offensive ballpark. And I don't know, I guess everybody has one team that you just play well against, so I'm hoping to continue with this series.
Well, Evan, thanks for the time. Best of luck this series.
All right, thank you.